Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another sport anime. For whatever reason, people have got this idea that I might be a sport anime aficionado. Not really. This is one that I watched and I actually sort of enjoyed, but not really. I'll explain about it in just a few more seconds, but I do want to say the animes that I've enjoyed has been the sumo wrestling one, has been Haruka Receive. Is that the name of it? I believe it was called that. Akira no Sora, I watched up to maybe 12 episodes, and then I actually have already officially dropped it, but anyways, before I continue, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live and upload videos. Also, there is a giveaway happening right now on my channel. We have about 6 days left to be part of that giveaway. I will be announcing the winners on January 16th. Also, guys, if you want to further support my channel, you can always like, comment, and share, and subscribe. I can't really stop saying that. We're so close to 2,800 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe so we can reach that this week. Okay. The anime that I'm talking about today is number 24. There is a slight spoiler alert, just in case you guys don't want to know anything about it or want to have a little fresh start before you watch the anime. So, number 24, it's not a yaoi, but it's very similar to it. It's an all-guy cast. At least this far is basically all-guy cast. So it's just one of those animes. I'm not against it. I'm really not. That there's animes like them, like the basketball anime and the volleyball men's Hayuka, I believe, is very popular. People, I think it's the third season this season. I still haven't watched it, but I know a lot of people like it. It's kind of similar, I guess, to that. It has a type of fandom group of people that want to watch it. It is a rugby sport anime, so all male cast, at least the characters, so this far, and is a rugby sport anime. So it's not high school, it's college, so the little bit older guys, so they're legal for all the girls that love the boy candy. That you get a bunch of them in this anime. The first episode follows the story of this boy who essentially, at the beginning of the episode, you see that he has a motorcycle crash, and essentially as we watch further on in the episode, realize that he was a rugby player and now cannot play ever rugby again. So he becomes the manager, and essentially we're following his story as a manager now, and as him trying to further keep rugby in his life as much as possible. It's obviously not gonna stay with him. He's not going to be a player, but he can help in the background, and that essentially is the whole series. It's basically him as a manager, not a player. We meet different characters throughout the episode. One in particular is his best friend. We figure it out because he's always there for him. He's walking with him. He's making sure he's okay, making sure that he's not doing too much physical work. So we know he's his best friend pretty early on in the episode, but in the closing, we kind of see a little sweet story of them being friends since they're like 3 or 4 years old, and then them growing together. And we see this third guy as well, who we don't actually see in the episode until the end of the episode. We'll get to him right now, though. But eventually, you basically see them together until you just see them again, only them two, and him in the crash, him in the hospital, and his friend helping him out. So very sweet how his friend has always by his side, which is where the yaoi kind of side comes. You know, if you're into boy being extremely friendly to another boy, then this is the anime for you, because you're going to get a lot of that. It looks like the entire series. The story goes beyond that. You don't really find out who the biker was who was driving. It looks like he was riding with someone else. And my conclusion is that third guy. We see him at the end of the episode. He is in his apartment, and it's a chaos. It looks like he hasn't gotten out. So I'm going to guess this guy went into depression. He probably didn't get as hurt as his friend did, and probably quit rugby. And because you hear about a guy who quit rugby. So I'm going to guess it's that guy, and I'm going to guess he was the reason that the guy was in an accident and can't play rugby ever again. So, not an anime for everyone. Sport animes are a special anime. I know a lot of people that are new to anime are probably going to lean more to isekai. They're going to lean more into action, shonen type of anime. So sport anime is a little bit way off from, the... I don't want to say mainstream, because there's some anime that it seems mainstream, but it's not really mainstream. So just from the shonen, the typical shonen is essentially the beginner anime type of genre. Sport anime, not so much, because you have to be a lover of anime and sports. So, because they do focus a lot on sports. And then, it depends how they do the anime, because I do like some sports anime. This one, it's alright. It's just another guy anime that I think it's more for girls. There's this running anime, this track anime called Run with the Wind, I believe, that aired last year or 2 years ago, and a lot of people loved it. It wasn't for me. I watched a few episodes. I just didn't really get into it. Again, it was an all-male, essentially, character cast, and it's not my cup of tea. So if it is yours, great, watch it. I think from what I saw, and considering the genre and the audience they're trying to reach, I'm going to say this is a solid 7 out of 10. I don't think it's better than what we have already. We have so many good sport anime out there, but I think it is getting there. It's I think better than Akira no Sora and other ones that we saw the previous season. So give it a try. It is airing in Funimation. There's one episode only. I don't know how Funimation works with their episodes, so I don't know if you will eventually be able to watch them for free. But it is in Funimation. Funimation's not too expensive, so consider getting it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe. Might as well, if you're watching up to this point, you should subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you have not done so by now, like, comment, and share. Let me know what I should be reviewing. I'll try my best to review everything as much as possible up to what I can. So thank you guys so much again for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.